Hello, Erica T. Johnson here, and today I really wanted to talk to you about what you may have in common with Cinderella. You know, many of you may know the fairy tale or the story of Cinderella. Just in case you haven't heard it, in essence, the story of Cinderella is about a beautiful young girl who's not in contact or not in touch with who she really is. And as a result, she allows the people that are in her life to manipulate her and to define the boundaries of just what her life should look like. But somehow, if you fast forward to the end of that story, it ends up where Cinderella begins to move from the shadows or from the background of really being a servant, cooking and cleaning, to moving into the forefront of being the princess of the very kingdom in which she lived. You know, at the very core or essence of Cinderella, as with every other woman that I know, is truly her potentiality, your potentiality, and all that you can stand to be and really achieve in life. So when it comes to really owning your life and owning who you are, there's three things I want you to keep in mind. So the first thing is, I really want you to take the time to recognize where your power comes from. And no, it does not come from other people. You know, God designed you to function in a certain way, in which this is something that cannot be controlled by any person else, anyone else, because God is really the one that put this in you. But you have special gifts, you have special abilities and talents, and these are the very things that set you apart from everyone else. They really define you as an individual. So you need to take time to recognize where your power comes from. Number two, I want you to determine what you will believe about yourself. You know, I say it so often that you will have whatsoever you say. It's not what other people say, but it is what you say. So don't allow other people to really set the limits or the boundaries on just how far you will go and can go in life. Everyone, of course, has an inner child. There's just this zeal. There's something in the inside. There's a desire that's on the inside that desperately wants to get out, desperately wants us to seek and to find this very, and to meet this very need that we all have, and to really to just achieve everything that we set out to do at the very beginning. And then number three, you need to desire to be a part of a community that celebrates you and recognizes you for who you are, rather than trying to be accepted by other people for probably something that you really are not. You're probably putting on some type of front to be accepted by other people. That's what I love so much about our Facebook community. It is such a culture of empowerment, of inspiration, of motivation, where you can just really come and you can connect with other women and you can just be yourself. That's why I really try, and it's really my mission, to keep gossip out, to keep the negativity out, but to really build up women and allow you a platform and a forum in which you can truly share your heart, truly share from that authentic self, and to really connect in a community that is going to recognize you and that's going to build you up. And so when it comes to owning who you are, keep these very three things in mind. Number one, take the time to recognize where your power comes from. Number two, determine what you will believe about yourself. And number three, desire to be a part of a community that celebrates you and encourages you and empowers you. You know, coming here in a couple months, I'm going to be announcing something that's going to be really big, but it's really going to be focusing on going from and taking that journey from feeling like you are nobody, feeling like you have to be led and to live your life according to the standards and the expectations of others, to move into the point where you can really become a true authentic self, to be that person that you were created to be. So just sit around, listen around. I'm going to be making an announcement where we're going to be just focusing on really just making that transformation and going from that transition, just like Cinderella did in her rags to riches story. We're going to do the same as well, coming from a place where we may not have initially known ourselves, to really walking and stepping into who we were created to be. Again, this is Erica T. Johnson. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye now.